to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Whoa! And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Finding room at the 35. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play. to begin this drive. It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw is Nix. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Nix. Taking off, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And this ball's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Nix. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Nix now on 1st and 10. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he will go all the way. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown Broncos. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one intercepted. And he is for the touchdown. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. Watkins motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Stroud to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
On 4th down, Stroud. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Texans get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will take this one in. Colin's kick here is good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Broncos 28, Texans 25.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. Up the middle they go. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's caught left side by Goddard. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Houston. They will run it over center with Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks. The guys on the outside working one-on-one, they clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Second down and 8. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to even the score late.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Now, a big third down. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos. On the ground, Williams. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Here's Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Ryland for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock. and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense